Good morning, people. Betty back again. Today we're going to be making, because we had some tortilla wraps left over because we had quesadillas last night. I've decided to make some enchiladas, just so we're using them up basically. So I'll show you the ingredients. Right, so we have some tortilla wraps, obviously, about 70 grams of mature cheddar, some chopped onion, obviously 400 grams of mince, a tin of mixed beans which we had in the cupboard, some chili powder, obviously chopped tomatoes, well they're not chopped but they will be, a stock cube, 2 garlic cloves, salt, pepper, Kashmiri chili, oregano, smoked paprika and some cumin, there's 2 of them out, and some olive oil to go to start the pan off. So I'll come back to you in a second and we'll get it all on the go. Right, there's about 2 teaspoons of olive oil that's gone into the pan. I've just got it warmed up. So basically we're going to put the onion in. You don't want it on too high a heat, just so they soften up. Probably take about 6 to 8 minutes for this process. You don't want too much colour on them. Just basically saute them until they're a bit soft. Make sure every bit's covered in a bit of oil, and just take your time with it and give it some love. So yeah, I'll come back to you when it's a bit further on. Right, so these have had about 5 minutes or so. I'm now going to go in with the ground mince. If I can get it out. Make sure I can get it all out. Right, that's that. So we'll break this up. So I'm going to cook this out for another 5 minutes or so until the mince is all cooked and brown. I'll come back when it's a bit more closer, guys. Right guys, we're slowly getting there. I forgot to mention, this is 400 grams of beef mince, it's just because what we had. I've done these with chicken before, pork, whatever you like, or you could go meat free and just have veggies in there. Put lentils in or beans or whatever you like. But yeah, it's quite versatile. It's quite why I love this dish. I also forgot to mention in the ingredients there is some tomato puree that goes in as well, 2 tablespoons as well. So if you're doing it by the ingredients, it just seems to give it a bit of a richness. So this is starting to come along nicely now. I've just turned the heat up a little bit to about medium high, just to get it all going nicely. So I'd say that's not far off. So now we'll go in with the 2 cloves of chopped garlic and give that a quick stir. In it goes. Oh, smells lovely that way. Right, so I'll just continue with that for a minute or so and I'll come back to you in a second, guys, okay? Right guys, it's in with the spices now. So about half a teaspoon of chili powder goes in. I'm using Kashmiri. There we go. We need 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Can't get my words out. Smoked paprika. 2 teaspoons. That's that. Oops. Bloody hell. Right. Oregano. Again, 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. And cumin. Again, 2 teaspoons. 1. Oh, just short there. Gonna have to open the new one. That's why I got the other one out. There wasn't quite enough. Right. Oh wait a minute. There we go. Right. So get them in. That one's done. Give it a stir for another minute or so. And just let all that come together to a nice mix. Oh, again, I wish you had smell of it, guys. It smells absolutely lovely. Just let that cook out for about a minute. So I'll carry on and come back to you in a second. Right guys, next to go in, approximately 2 tablespoons, 1, 2 of tomato puree. Give that a quick stir in, along with tin of tomatoes, which I've chopped myself just inside the can with a knife because we haven't got any chopped tomatoes. They go in. Alright, that's cool, the pan right down that like. And also going in is the mixed beans that we had. You can use any beans that you like, to be fair. Give them a mix. And then you want to put about half a can of, I'm using the tomatoes, the tomato tin, about half a can's worth of water into there. Give it a stir. A little bit of salt and pepper, I think. Season to your taste. Again, I think I've said this before, we like plenty of pepper. And a little bit of salt. Get that whacked in there. Turn the heat up. Get that turned up a little bit. And basically, you put this to the boil, simmer it for about 30 minutes until it's thickened up a little bit, and then we'll take off the heat. So I'll come back to you when we're a bit further on, okay? Done it again, guys. I forgot to include the stock cube, which basically you crumble in. I always forget something, me, like, useless. Right, so yeah, make sure that's well incorporated. That's thickening up already, I can see it. So basically this is going to simmer away now, like I said, 30 minutes, and we'll come back at that stage. Right, so as you can see, that's thickened up. So I'm just going to let it cool down slightly. I'm going to put it all together in the dish, but it will not be cooked until tonight, as again this is during the day between my shifts, so it's between my shifts, so it'll be just an assembly job, like I say, and then put in the oven tonight when I finish. So if you give it a second, I'll start doing it. Right, so it's time to start building this. So basically all I do is spoon some of this mixture into the tortilla, and I'm going to have to shape it because they're slightly bigger than the dish. So I'm going to tuck that in a little bit, and I'm going to roll it this way, a bit like the wraps that we do, and I'm going to put them in like so. I've lightly sprayed this with some olive oil just in case it might stick. So basically you repeat that for however many wraps you've got. So I'll show you another one. I'm going to do exactly the same. Spoonful of the mixture, maybe a little bit more. You're supposed to, normally you just roll it up like so and put it in, but my dish is only small, so I'm trying to adapt to the size of the dish. So down the middle, just going to roll it on. Some of it's going to come out a little bit, but hey, and you sort of get the idea. That's 2 in. I'll continue and come back when I've got them all done. Okay, so there we have it. Got 5 there into a dish, and we have a little bit of the mixture left. So all I'm going to do is just scatter that on the top. Spread it all over. Lovely. So, oh, my back's playing up a little bit again. Last but not least is obviously the cheese. So you just evenly spread this all over the top. If there isn't enough sauce for you, you could always put passata on top a little bit, but I quite like it like this. It melds in, oops, quite nicely. Like I said, we're not cooking this straight away. Normally you'd put it in about 180 for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so. But I'll be doing that when I come back tonight. So there we have it. Oh, it's all clumped up. Lovely. So that's a dish all ready to go in the oven. So the next time you see this is when I've finished work. Right, I'm back from work. What I've done is, because it looks a little bit dry on the top, I've just sprinkled the tortillas with a little bit of water. Just like spritzed them, so that if they do catch, it's not going to be too bad. So it's about 180 fan, gas mark 6, whatever. And that's going to take 15 minutes, which I'm going to set now. Oop. 17, 16, 15, 15. There we go. So I'll come back when it's done. Right, these have now been in for 15 minutes. So I'm just going to check on them, see what they're like. Yeah, I think they're done. They're done, they haven't been. I put a little bit of water on them just to stop them from catching too much. But they are now done. So I'll give them 5 minutes to cool down a little bit, and we'll plate up. Right, I'm going to try and get these out in one piece without breaking it up. And there we go. Cheese is stuck on it.
Best bit.
I think next time I do these, I'll put a little bit of passata on the top. But there you go. Lovely jubbly. That's that dished up. Good shot. Lovely. Right.
I tell you what, the smell is unbelievable.
There we go. So I'll just try a little bit of the stuff on the outside first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, I quite like the crispy bits as well, you
There's a
know.
little bit of crunch there on the outside, but like I say, I think next time I do it, I'll put some potato on the top. But I did sprinkle them with water before I put in the oven. But yeah, they're quite, not mega crispy, but there's a little bit of spice there because we like a little bit of spice.
Yeah.
There's smoked paprika in there. As you can see. Lovely. You can put another one, you could make it your own. Put exactly
anything you want in, could you?
I've done these before with chicken, I think. You could just do veggie, like I said. Just do it how you want. Whatever you've got in, use it. So, I'm going to have a big mouthful now.
See that crunch as well?
It's not over crunchy, it's just a little, like a light toast. But that's it, guys. Sorry. Give it a go. Like, comment and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. And look after yourselves. Bye for now.